Brockville, signifying Falkirk's return to the big time. But Jim Jeffrey's small squad has been depleted by the suspensions affecting Brian Rice and Nicky Henderson, and injuries to Joe McLaughlin, Tommy McQueen and Greg Shaw. So that's the likely formation, with Eddie May supporting Richard Cadet through the middle, Ian McCall and Forbes Johnston on the flanks, and Scott McKenzie in central midfield. Beside the only major signing of the close season, the former Celtic youngster Steve Fulton, who will be the midfield playmaker. He joined the club for £150,000 this week from Bolton Wanderers, and he's a young man still with a lot to prove. And that's Tommy Byrne's first competitive team selection for Celtic. Gordon Marshall back in goal, Tony Mowbray and Mark McNally in central defence, with Paul McStay and Peter Grant in the midfield engine room. The principal goal threat may well come from their big close season signing, Andy Walker, ironically, like Fulton, also from Bolton Wanderers. He left 2.5 years ago under something of a cloud, but returns as a major hope for Celtic's immediate future. And the match referee handling his first ever Premier Division match is Mr. John Rowbottom from Kirkcaldy. So a tremendous atmosphere inside Brockville. The game delayed some 17 minutes of the kick-off to allow the crowd to come inside. Splendid conditions for the start of a new season. Celtic coming into this full of hope, indeed expectation, after the arrival of Tommy Barnes and Billy Stark to the management chairs. For Falkirk, though, back in the big time. Jim Jeffries mentioning just before the match, it just dawned on him really this morning that this was Premier Division football once again for Falkirk. So a very important opening match. 3 points for a win, remember. It's one of the changes effected during the close season, as John Hughes, the skipper, with a header out, and Grant's involved straight away in midfield. Here's John Collins for Celtic. Got up by Weir. Cadet being bundled there by Mowbray. Mowbray bringing down his own player, John Collins. And a tussle there between Tom Boyd and David Weir. Slightly surprising that David Weir is still here. He's been interesting some of the bigger clubs, including Liverpool. Cadet getting some extra leverage there on the shoulders of Mowbray. Free kick to Celtic. It's a great interest centering on the effect of the new directives for referees. Hughes with a header. Here's May playing in that forward role with Richard Cadet. Mistake there by Lee Martin, but he has support from Mike Galloway, operating wide on the right-hand side of the midfield. The tackle by Grant played the ball. Galloway comes forward. And a hefty tackle there from Steve Fulton. Free kick taken very quickly. Let's hope that's a trend which continues. Strong play in defence by Jamie McGowan. Little stumble there as he tries to work the ball clear. Takes some help from Neil Oliver. The nervous opening stages. Both sides anxious to avoid any unnecessary mistakes. Falkirk causing a problem there for Hughes, but it is a goal kick to Falkirk. Tommy Barnes there in the dugout. Only one member of the backroom staff allowed to give instructions under the new edicts. That's Weir. And a first piece of involvement for Gordon Marshall. Well, they managed one match last season in the Celtic goal against Dundee in October. 2-1 win. Here's Andy Walker. Laying that in the path of McStay. Good play from Celtic. McStay's clear. Challenge from the rear by Oliver. And the ball spinning just wide of goal. A handball decision goes against Celtic. Well, Paul McStay clearly believes that he was bundled there from the rear by Neil Oliver as he went through here. Here's McStay in very good position, trying to find a way through. Across came Oliver. He's out of reach. A collision between the players, then the handball by McStay. And a let off, I think, for Falkirk there. Just out of reach for Cadet. Good pass that from McNally. Stummy. Didn't receive Fulton. Beautifully played into the path of Forbes Johnston. Eddie May waits in the middle. Good play by Johnston. And it's scrambled away by Boyd. It was a very good attack, inspired there by Fulton's pass from midfield. Involved again, another good ball to Eddie May. Strong defending there by McNally. Here's Walker screening the ball from Oliver. Free kick's been given against the Falkirk defender. So the free kick has to be retaken from something more like the correct spot. Next day to Collins. Superb tackle by McCall. Here's Fulton. Well, looking for a runner on the right flank. Fletcher Cadet too deep for that. This is a good start to the match, Fulton. Hughes matching the run made by Faulkner. Tough and uncompromising with a fair ton of pace, John Hughes. Mowbray again in winning the high balls, as you would expect. McCall back to Hughes. There's Hughes again. Careless one picked up by Boyd. This is Collins. Walker. Good running by Boyd once again. Faced by Weir. Did well to get the cross in. Well, Tom Boyd showing welcome willingness to support on the flank for Celtic. Put up there by McStay. It's a free kick to Falkirk. Frustration on the face of the Celtic captain. Well, we'll see this again. Well, the foot was certainly up, and all over Europe that would have been a free kick. Throw goes to Celtic. It came off Ian McCall last. Faulkner screening that from Hughes. Hughes using his arms, a bit of wrestling. That's a free kick to Celtic. Played long there by Boyd to Walker, both former Motherwell players. Tackle by Oliver. So promising position this at the corner flag for Celtic. Well, the throw given straight to Oliver, but here's Willie Faulkner. There's no offside here as Collins plays it across. Shade too high for Andy Walker. Well, good sharp attack there from Celtic. Clearance there by Neil Oliver, returned very quickly into the area by Willie Faulkner, lofting that to Collins, who played over an excellent cross at the byline. Andy Walker couldn't get up enough to not hit home. Good judgment shown there by Cadet, and very neat footwork indeed. He's quick in the turn. Tackled strongly by Mowbray. That's Collins. Fulton intercepts. McCall has support on the outside from Weir. Hughes in again with a header. That's well won by McCall for Cadet. May waits in the middle. Falkirk getting players forward now. And Cadet playing that in hopefully rather. He certainly was short of support in the middle when he found himself in space on the right, Cadet. You see that here, he stole waiting for people to get into the penalty area. Only Eddie May was there. Well saved by Marshall. Back from Faulkner to Grant. Boyd couldn't get to the ball. It was the bounce which beat him. Mowbray's header brought down by Faulkner. Neil Oliver always providing depth to the Falkirk defence. Allows John Hughes to attack the ball and gives them cover. Cadets lay off. That's McCall looking for Eddie May through the middle. It's a fine pass. Well, a little bit ambitious perhaps from Eddie May, but looking for a dipping volley on the run. Extremely difficult to execute, but it was a fine move this from Falkirk. A pass from Ian McCall, and there was May finding a gap. Martin. And now Walker. Martin's shot was blocked. Here's Fulton. Good challenge made by McNally. Boyd playing it long. David Weir, I think, was looking for some verbal assistance there. In the end, took no chances, nodding that away for the throw. In fact, out of the ground, a replacement ball is required. So Collins with a throw. Walker back to Boyd. Headed away reaches Peter Grant. Under pressure all the way from Fulton though. Well, it's been a feature of Peter Grant's performance so far, his willingness to support the front man. This ball never fully under control as it was cleared in his direction. Look at the challenge from Fulton behind, putting him under pressure all the way. McNally's header. McGowan to Johnston, leaving that to Cadet. That's McNally again. Collins with a layoff for Mowbray. Well, the two central defenders clashing there. Hughes and Oliver going for the same ball. Discussion now. Sort that out. Galloway's long throw. And a very good clearance that by Weir. It arrived very quickly at his left foot. Scooped the ball away. Relieved, I think, Falkirk to see the corner kick only out of that. Up goes Mowbray. Well, Mowbray certainly bustled there to make space for himself inside the area. Well, a high-flung corner kick there. Ideal for Mowbray. But under pressure, couldn't keep it down. Again, winning the battle in the air at the back. Cadet to May. Cole. Running the ball too long. Collins made the tackle. Here's Faulkner. Trying to angle that for Walker. Once again, the Falkirk defensive cover was good. And McGowan doing too much in the ball. Falkirk got exposed. There's Galloway. A chance is on. Faulkner was offside. It wouldn't have counted. Excellent goalkeeping nevertheless. And a relief there for Jamie McGowan, who lost possession inside his own half. Well, here was McGowan, and you can expect to hear something at half-time, I'm sure about that. Good solid tackle by Grant. There was Galloway flighting the ball in. Faulkner was offside as Parks made that excellent save. Well, not football for the purist, but immensely competitive as you would expect so early in the season. Very little to choose between the sides at this stage, but Fulton might change all that with a fine run. Run back there to Grant, and Parks back on his feet quickly enough. A little bit of extra venom now in the Celtic attack. Tony Parks did well. Well, once again, it was Faulkner who found space for a good shot at goal. nudged away that only to Peter Grant, spiralling there, allowing Parks to recover. Boyd again, looking for Faulkner. The marker is Hughes. Celtic maintaining the pressure now, past the half-hour mark. Goal chances at a premium so far in the game. Walker allowing Collins to go through as across this chance over Galloway. Well, Falkirk survive once again, but the pressure is undoubtedly mounting. Tony Parks thoroughly relieved here. Was Andy Walker with some good work on the flank, coming inside, allowing Collins to take over, forcing the ball across for Galloway. A nimble turn, but under pressure all the way. McNally battling against Cadet. There's Hughes overshooting in front then. Well, the problem of Falkirk is to provide quality service to May and Cadet on the ground where they want the ball. But Celtic appear now to be settling to the task. There's a bit of a buzz about them. There's some sharpness in their play. And I think a growing belief this is a match they can win. Here's Eddie May. Weir. Cross comes McNally, that with a clumsy challenge straight into Richard Cadet, and McNally will certainly be in trouble here. Well, the new directives make that kind of challenge totally unacceptable. Played in there by Weir, it was Cadet's ball, and he was just body checked by Mark McNally. So the referee shows the first yellow card of the match to the young Celtic defender. He really has no complaint. A chance here for Falkirk. John Rowbottom administers the first yellow card of his Premier Division career. And here's Steve Fulton. Very talented left foot. Playing that long, looking for Hughes. And that was just about a foot away from Eddie May. The counter-attack is on though with Celtic. Here's Galloway. Oh, that was a worry for Tony Parks in the end. Certainly wasn't what Galloway was intending. The rueful smile, I think, tells that story. He was trying to pick out Paul McStay on the run, I reckon. But Tony Parks was very relieved to see that go over. Galloway explains himself to his teammates. So we're in the final minute. Indeed, there is no additional time. A very fiercely contested first half. Celtic having an edge as the half wore on, looking a different kind of side. More buzz, more excitement about them. But Falkirk defending extremely resiliently. So the match is still in the balance. At half time, it's Falkirk 0, Celtic 0. So Falkirk get started in the second half with no changes made on either side at the moment. Graham Hamilton and Colin McDonald on the bench as outfield players for Falkirk. Celtic have Simon Donnelly and Pat McGinley. But both managers clearly content with the contributions made so far to leave things well alone at the moment. But I do suspect there will be growing optimism on Tommy Burns' part as that first half wore on. His team certainly appeared to have an edge and a grip which might turn itself into goals before too long. But Falkirk always a threat and very good at the back, inspired there by captain John Hughes, who was fouled there by Faulkner. Free kick taken from at least 5 yards too far away, and it'll be retaken now. Inspirational figure though at the back, Hughes, for Falkirk. Tommy Burns there with Billy Stark, having some advice for their players. Looking remarkably calm. Entitled to be reasonably encouraged, I think, Tommy Burns at this stage in the match. Jeffries there with Billy Brown, his number 2, looking quite relaxed also. McCall rather, tackled firmly there by Collins. Weir's throw. Cadet leaning back into Mowbray. Frustration on the face of the Falkirk centre forward. We'll see what this is all about. The long ball played in there, and Cadet sitting back there on his man. Well, penalised on that occasion. Good pass from Galloway. Here's Andy Walker. Getting up good position on the flank. Far post cross. Collins is there, attacked by Weir, who won that extremely well defensively. Celtic have a throw, but David Weir showing his value again. A big fullback at the far post to win these high crosses. Mowbray plays it back for McNally. Boyd winning it well from McCall. That's Walker. Great ball played to Collins. Well, a strong man at the back for Falkirk again was Hughes. Here's McNally with May. Clearance goes straight to Cadet. There's a problem still for Celtic defensively. Here's McCall. Linking there with Eddie May, and Falkirk take the lead. It's Ian McCall. 59 minutes of the match gone. And joy for the Falkirk supporters. Delightful little exchange here involving Ian McCall with Eddie May. Then the cool head to drive the ball beyond Gordon Marshall. Well, there was Richard Cadet. He did receive the ball from Mark McNally in a bad clearance. Then the 1-2 between McCall and May, and Gordon Marshall was left completely helpless. Oh, a real shaker for Celtic. Faultless cross, and equaliser from Andy Walker. The game has exploded to life inside 60 seconds. Andy Walker gets his first competitive goal in his comeback. And the Celtic misery is turned to joy. A great ball in from Willie Faulkner. Walker getting between the defenders. A powerful header beyond Parks. McGowan reacting to the call to play it back to Parks. Flag stays down because Andy Walker was certainly not involved in the play, having gone forward to put pressure on Tony Parks. Implementation of the new directives. Walker well tackled by Hughes, but this is Boyd. So powerful coming forward like this. So too is David Weir. Well, a wrestling match going on here. David Weir not appreciating Boyd's attempt to get his hands on the ball. So the referee will have words with both players, and there's going to be trouble for them, I think. Well, it's all about very little, in all honesty, here. You can see the two players tangling now. Weir appeared to win the race. Boyd had the decision, wanted the ball. Weir wanted to keep it away from it. And then came the exchange. So the referee, John Rowbottom, trying to defuse the situation here. A yellow card for Weir, and the same will apply, I think, to Tom Boyd. That'll make a total of 6 bookings in the match so far. Boyd, I think, still asking for what he did to deserve that. Boyd flights in the cross. Hughes judged it well in the air. Galloway looking for Mowbray. That's McStay. Well taken by Parks. The ball was swerving viciously there. The keeper did well. He looked very calm about it too. But played in there and nudged on by Mowbray for the first time effort from McStay. It's Eddie May with Forbes Johnston on the touchline. Able to attack Martin, being shown inside. That's good defending by Martin. Intelligent defending. Fulton nudging the ball to Oliver. This is Johnston. Handball by Cadet, quite clearly. So we're in very nervous territory now for both sides. Just a little over 10 minutes left, and a distinct possibility that one false move could lose the match. Johnston through the middle. Mowbray is there with May. Here's Fulton. Very accurate with that left foot. And he found Scott McKenzie extremely well. McKenzie trying to steer that towards goal rather than blast it. Couldn't control it on the run though. But it's whipped in very effectively indeed by Steve Fulton here. Bouncing just in front of McKenzie. It was very difficult to keep down. Again, Fulton vitally involved in a Falkirk move. That's a good back header by Hughes. Well, he appears to get better all the time, John Hughes. Collins stepping inside, has McStay available. Well read by Hughes. Losing out to Collins though. Oliver doing well against Faulkner. This is Collins again. Now Boyd. Tackle came from Cadet. Still a problem for one Falkirk player who's on the ground, deep inside the Celtic half. John Sharp, the physio, is signalling to the bench. Well, there's serious bad news for Falkirk. They've lost their skipper, John Hughes, and that is as bad a blow as you could anticipate. He's been such an inspiration in the match. John Sharp getting help to take Hughes off, and the replacement is Graham Hamilton. 6.5 minutes left. Tommy Burns looking for an extra effort before the end. That's May towards Cadet. The marking player is McNally. Here's May again. There's no one in the box at the moment for Falkirk. Now there's McKenzie and Cadet. Well, they really got in each other's way, Richard Cadet and Scott McKenzie. But a further indication that Falkirk want to win this. Walker. Delightful turn, held there by Oliver. Advantage will apply though. Celtic still in possession. Walker was caught in his heels. Oliver comes forward. May goes to the left. Cadet to the right. Here's Eddie May with a chance for Falkirk. McNally did well, holding him up there. May's cross, and Collins nods it back calmly. A lot of credit there due to Mark McNally for the way in which he held up Eddie May. Good break this by Oliver. May was going there to the left. Now you'll see McNally coming across here, standing up, making life difficult for him. And May forced out. The danger was then just about over. Boyd's cross, Faulkner's glancing header. Goal kick to Falkirk. So there's the angle cross which Faulkner was very good at winning. In goes Weir. There was a hand used, not by Weir. It's a free kick to Falkirk against Willie Faulkner. Faulkner saying he had no option but to handle because of the challenge from Weir, but that makes no difference. So Falkirk had the chance to play this into the Celtic penalty box. David Weir takes over, waves Steve Fulton upfield. None of the big men up though. Really shouldn't trouble the Celtic defence. Mowbray wins it again. Very ambitious effort there from Graham Hamilton, but not so very far away. The referee is checking now with his linesman. Well, I think that Falkirk can be proud of their commitment to this match. Celtic will deem it a qualified success, I reckon, only. Honours are even at the end of the match. It was as competitive as you would expect. Celtic not yet showing the total belief which I'm sure Tommy Burns wants, but certainly looked busy and sharp, were compact, and certainly had a number of very good individual performances. But Falkirk too showed that they will be a team to reckon with in this season's Premier Division. Plenty of entertainment and a fiercely contested match. The final score, Falkirk 1, Celtic 1.
I certainly felt that McNally and Mowbray in the centre of defence done exceptionally well, because the guys they were playing against are very awkward to play against. But I felt anything that was played up the middle, there was no threat there, because McNally and Mowbray certainly dealt with everything.
You have made the point recently that you reckon you've got real quality in the middle of the field, Paul McStay in particular, John Collins, Peter Grant. How did you feel about their performance today?
Well, I felt probably the most influential player for us today was Peter Grant, because I think the way the game went suited him. It's a game where there's going to be a lot of tackling and a lot of frenetic stuff, and then Grant was right in there and letting people see, that he's going to be up there and be counted. Collins and McStay, I think, produced wee moments of magic within the game. But I think over the piece they'll have their times and games where they'll be able to show us how good a player they are. But I felt today Grant was probably our best.